What's up, YouTube? This is Nightmare, and I'm here to do another Q&A for Black Ops 3 and answer some questions from my followers. So, to start off, is the first question's from Luke McFarlane. Once again, that's my friend BBZ. And he said, Nightmare, who do you think is better, you or me? Also, what's your goals for leaderboards in Black Ops 3? Obviously, I'm way better. No, we're about equal. I mean, we work together very well. Me and him usually run in two-man parties, like back in the AW and part of Black Ops 2, like toward the end. And I mean, we both play very similar, running around the map like crazy, pretty much thrashing kids. We play extreme OBJ. So, I mean, I would say you can't really say who's better. I mean, he definitely has the higher KD every game. I hang around like a 2.5 plus. He's usually like a 3.5 to a 4, sometimes a little over. So, if you want to say higher KD, he does. Skill level, I mean, I think we're both about the same. So, his other part of the question said also goals for the leaderboard. Well, every year I usually hit top 20, top 30 for KC leaderboards. This year I'm aiming toward KC leaderboards, but I'm still torn apart between KC or Dom. Dom, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more try hard. I feel like there's going to be a lot of spawn trapping, so that's why I kind of would like to go for KC. But it all depends on what kind of, what my group plays and everything, because I want a team that's down to grind with me on the leaderboards to make it, easier. So the next question comes from Evoke Nate. His question is who or what got you into COD, and how long have you been playing? Also, do you think the new COD will be like the old ones? Okay, well, to answer the first part of your question, the story comes from like my ex-roommate. He actually, I had a 360. It was offline. I used to play Morrowind and Oblivion. That was it. I had no internet, nothing, like hooked into my Xbox. I didn't have any membership. So one night I was asleep and he randomly wanted to play Brothers in Arms or something like that, some sort of military game. And he wanted to go online, so he made the name Nightmare06908 just so he can play, and he gave me 3 days of gold. And I already had Call of Duty 4, but I only played the campaign over and over, which is kind of odd. So anyways, after he left, I was like, yo, you want to play some Call of Duty 4? Because, he got me hooked up on Xbox Live. And then we started playing with each other and pause. But anyways, we started playing with each other, and then I was awful at the game. I had like a 0.9, but then I continued to get better and better, and then I realized like that's the game I love to play. I played it to basically I passed out. Like I literally would grind that game every single day, about 12 hours a day, and then I just never skipped a beat after that. We even played some Call of Duty 3 before then, on my cousin's Xbox. So that's how I really got into it. And see, do you think the new COD will be like the old ones? Well, that's hard to judge right now because obviously I've only played the beta, so it's kind of hard to really say that right now. I don't, in my personal opinion, from what I've played so far between AW and Black Ops 3, I think we're going in a new direction. I feel like we will never be at the old COD days. The old COD days compared to now is super slow, and nobody likes super slow gameplay. Me, I prefer it because I grew up with that. You know what I mean? I grew through all the Call of Duties, and I enjoy the slower pace, not jumping up in the air, throwing bows and arrows everywhere. Like, I enjoy that a lot more than the whole dashing thing. But now, for me to go backwards and play that, it would be extremely difficult and probably boring. Just like going to play Ghost right now would probably be boring for me. I haven't played Ghost in a while, but was boring anyways because I sat in a bush with a LMG thermal and killed kids out of spawn and Ghost. So, not very fun. So the next question's from Watsy, and he said, "Who did you watch before you started YouTube, and who inspired you?" Actually, on YouTube, I watched a lot of Optic Gaming. I watched Scumpy, like his pub stomping. I actually didn't know Optic Gaming was a competitive team before I watched them. I actually watched Scumpy and Black Ops 2 just absolutely annihilate kids in domination. And same thing for Nadeshot. Like, he was just destroying kids in S&D. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. And then I started reaching out, and I watched Jay Nasty, which everybody thinks Jay Nasty's an asshole. I think he's hilarious. I watched Pwn Stars, and those people, Mark of J, Big Faults, all those guys really inspired me to. I want to get my name out there because I'm an extremely good pub stomper. I wanna inspire people to make YouTube videos and get gameplays and things like that as well, which I'm still working on my YouTube. I don't really have that many gameplays. I started kind of late, with AW, and AW is an awful game to do that. But I hope to bring more to you guys with Black Ops 3. So, next question is Merc Puck. He has a two-part question. First part is your personal opinion on Flinch, and if it's good or bad for the game. Also, is specials good for the game as well? Okay, well, to answer the first part, Flinch, I think, is an amazing thing for Call of Duty. I'm glad they took toughness out. Without toughness, it's going to make kids think twice before they challenge a good player. Like, if you challenge me without toughness and you're an average player, you're going to get crapped on every single time. Because my gun skill is going to be a lot better than a kid under me, obviously. So it's going to really be more about gun skill now rather than are you wearing toughness or not. Like, it's not perk dependent whether you win a gun battle or not. Like, in the older games, like, if you didn't run toughness, you were going to most likely lose a gun battle if somebody was wearing toughness. And as far as specials in the game, I hate it. I feel like it caters to casuals, and I don't like the cater to casual type thing that Call of Duty's trying to do now. Like, catering to casuals is bad. It's toxic for Call of Duty. Like, just because you get a bow and arrow, basically you can one-shot me. Like, even by accident or something. I mean, it's super easy to get kills with those things. I was using, like, the combat specialist, which gives me kill streaks faster, because obviously I can get a kill without those things, but most kids that are going to use those kill specials are going to be kids that couldn't get a kill to start with, and it allows them to get a kill and get addicted and attached to the game, because once you start getting kills, it kind of sucks you in, because if you go 0-72, you're not going to want to play Call of Duty. I mean, I would probably throw my Xbox out my window if that happened to me. So I appreciate your guys' questions. Please click that like and subscribe button if you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be bringing you more videos. And let's hope that Friday goes smoothly for Black Ops 3. Can't wait to play, and I'm glad I could release some content leading up to it. And peace!